So when communicating with DallE and asking it to create us an image, the length of the prompt might be important or it might not. It really depends on what type of image or drawing you want to create, and I will show you some very good examples here. But before that, let's first understand how an image is generated with DallE. So what is the process under the hood? So normally, when you send a prompt to DallE, there are a few very important steps that are taken before your image to be generated. And you see that specifically when we work with the DallE API. So firstly, of course, you type the text. Then in order for this text to be used, it needs to be encoded. Then DallE is finding relations between the different words. It generates the basic binary code of the image, then we decode the image, and this is what you see on their website. So all this time that you're actually waiting for your image to be generated, you are pretty much waiting for this process to complete. Now I will show you a few examples, and you will see how sometimes the length of the prompt is important, while sometimes it is really not. So obviously, the more detail you write to your prompt, the less DallE will have to guess what to write. So let's see a few examples. Here we have a very short prompt that is saying to DallE to generate a full body photo. Okay, so we describe what part of the body we want to see, then we describe what we want to see, and then we add some additional information that we want our horse to be in the space suit. So this is an example of a very short prompt. On the other side, this is an example of longer prompt. So here we specify that we want a great kitten standing with pizza in outer space. The kitten is eating a piece of pizza. There are also pizza slices flying around, as you can see here. This happens in the galaxy, and also we want a 4K photoshopped image, and we ask DallE to look at the detail. So as you can see here, of course, because of that we have a little bit more details, although this image looks a little bit weird, because the pizza actually looks way more realistic than the cat with the wings in the outer space. Another short prompt here is a portrait of a dog in a library, and also here, as you can see, the user specified specifically with what lens the dog should be filmed. And later on we will also talk about how you can specify your camera settings when you are generating photography using DallE. Now, if you are really lazy to write, you can also send emojis. So DallE definitely recognizes the different types of emojis. So here, for example, I will just send to DallE a rainbow, a rocket, and a pumpkin, and it will still give you a result even though you didn't write a single word. So let's click generate, and here you can see different images related to pumpkin, rocket, and rainbow. Pretty simple. So DallE has not explicitly been taught anything. So it doesn't know what a Lumia looks like or what wide angle of your camera looks like. It's just been trained on over 650 million images and captions, so it really can connect words with images. Of course, it is not perfect, but it can get everything pretty close. And for that reason, there is really no a regular manual which you can use to generate images, but they can be very close instructions on how you can get as close to what you need. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and in the next one we will focus on understanding how you can design the DallE 2 prompt in order for this amazing tool to give us what we want.